Will you be cutting back on spending this holiday season?
It's a good question. I got 3 children. I got a grandchild. I might limit a bit, but not much. And then I'm newly married. I got a new wife, so I will probably still, you know, spend, but not to the max.
I don't think so. We don't usually buy a lot. We don't have a lot of people around here that we buy for, so I don't think we'll cut spending.
I'd say yes, but sometimes you see the right gift. Like I have a 2-year-old son at home, so if I see the right toy for him, I'm gonna buy that toy for him. So a little bit of up and down, you can make that up elsewhere.
I think throughout the pandemic, I've been more aware of money, and I'm also more aware of the environment. And so there's a lot of excess that we don't need. So spending, you can call it cutting back on spending, you can just call it cutting back on consuming.
I feel like everything's just more expensive these days, so kind of like spending less on obviously things more expensive, don't have the money to buy the more expensive things.
Mm-hmm. Really have to think about what you're buying because of the price too.
Yeah.
I also think that making practical gifts. So if somebody's planning a trip or something, then contributing towards that, or building experiences. There doesn't have to be some stuff under the tree. It could be something they get to enjoy.
Yes, I actually have always tried to influence my family, even before this year, in previous years, that it should be more about just getting together as a family and having a nice meal. And if you want to do the gifting, maybe do a Secret Santa where you have only one gift at $20. But I do think that we have created too much commercialism amongst holidays.
Most definitely. So I'm looking for sales, coupons wherever I can. And I've told my kids, I have 4 kids between myself and my partner, that they'll be getting money as opposed to a multitude of gifts this year. So they can go buy their own things. But definitely the economy has made me think twice about spending, for sure.
I'll still get gifts for everyone I love, but it'll be harder this year just because everything has rose so much. Yeah. So I think it'll be a little more challenging this year than other years, but
yes, I would agree. I think that naturally as a student anyway, without inflation, it's already hard, and then also add on additional expenses, she has a car, so gas, crazy, and any prices, it will have to be minimal if I want to reach all my friends, and get everyone a little something. So yeah,
I think so. I think with COVID, it really reframed how Christmas means, and I'd rather play board games and bingo with my kids than spend a whole bunch of money on stuff that they really don't need.
yes, unfortunately, working in tourism, also in tourism industries, we have less tourism, so less job, less hours, so for sure we have to cut, but we're hoping that everything will be picking up so we can go back to our normal life without having to put everything on credit card and be up to our neck in credit cards. So we have to be careful of what we're doing and how we manage our money, but it's still possible to do stuff, but we just not we have to stop our willing of giving to everybody. We'll have to make limits, and respect those limits if we don't want to go down swimming in our debts.
Fortunately, we're blessed with, so we won't be cutting back that much, will we? Will we?
I'd say a little bit. I'd say we're cutting back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know inflation's real. I know people are struggling. Most people in Canada live paycheck to paycheck.
Honestly, yeah, it does hit the pocketbook, but I don't think it's going to affect our spending at all. We still kind of budget accordingly for the kids and stuff. So
we've got a small 9-month-old baby, so there'll be some increased spending compared to last year. That being said, we've already cut back in different ways, and so I think to myself, as a 2-physician couple, if we're cutting back, we're sort of I don't want to say the last ones, but among the last to at income level to feel the tougher effects of a recession. I imagine others are doing much more, cutting back.
No. Still gonna have a fun time with the family. Not get as many gifts maybe, but that's nothing to do about the recession. That's more about, don't need to be that extravagant.
Yes, but the only other reason is too, I have mature children. So if you had younger children, there's more of an incentive to buy them gifts and toys. But for the old ones, I give to charities.
Actually, my family and I have decided no gifts this year, unless you make it for the person. So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
I think I will. I think I'll be taking a bit more, paying a bit more attention to how I'm spending and making sure that if I'm buying gifts, that it's going to be the thought that counts and just put more thought into it and less dollars.
I think that because of what we've gone through with COVID, we don't have the same type of celebrations that we had before. And I find that in my age group, a lot of my friends feel the same. Everybody got used to seeing just a very small portion of their family. We only got to see one grandson and not the others. And I think we just got used to it. So it kind of feels better not to overextend yourself at this time, and it's almost a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean it's always a lot of money to buy presents for everyone, right? But I feel like the for the people that are important to me, it's always show them the appreciation during the holidays. Uh, so yeah, I probably will cut down a little bit on material presents, but I'm trying my best to uh, yeah, still give back to the people I love, and yeah, that's about it.